Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. Myuna colliery owner Centennial Coal has rejected a new offer to extend the mine's supply contract for 12 months. With the current contract due to expire at the end of the month, the new offer from Mararing Power Station owner Origin Energy will maintain terms consistent with the existing agreement. However, both Centennial Coal and Myuna workers have rejected the deal, saying it won't cover costs or stem significant losses from the mine. Robin Williams from the mining union says workers will rally outside Mararing today.
The message that it sends to Origin is that, these workers are extremely unhappy with what's been put on the table. They're extremely concerned that there's no viability of the mine, and that puts them in a position where 300 jobs are going to be lost.
Concerns are growing about a proposed rock quarry at Elderslie in the Singleton Shire. Residents are holding a public meeting on Sunday about the project, which would produce 1 million tonnes of rock each year for up to 50 years. They say local roads won't be able to handle the increased truck movements. Police say a man reported missing from Coffs Harbour could have travelled to the Hunter region. 51-year-old Alan Douglas was last seen in the North Coast town on Sunday afternoon. It's believed he could be travelling in a 2006 purple Honda Jazz with the New South Wales registration CP73PB with a bull Arab puppy. Alan is known to frequent the Dora Creek and Gosford areas. Anyone who's seen him is urged to contact Crime Stoppers. University of Newcastle officials are optimistic work to demolish the Hunter building will start in July, but no promises are being made about what will be built in its place. There's been speculation the 22,000-hectare site could be used for a motel, hospital, medical centre and school. However, Infrastructure and Facility Services Director Kevin McCarthy says there's a long way to go before we can get to that point, with a suitable contractor still to be chosen to complete the demolition work.
We've undertaken a huge amount of due diligence to try to understand all of the secrets of the building so we don't discover halfway through, and to give the contractors sufficient information so they can actually come up with technical ways of how they will bring the building down.
The Smith family says its services are needed now more than ever in the Newcastle and Hunter region, with a growing number of parents struggling to afford educational resources for their children. The Smith family says 1 in 6 Australian children are living in poverty, with research showing kids living in disadvantage have access to fewer books and learning materials at home. Last financial year, the Smith family supported more than 2,000 students in 45 schools across the Hunter and Central Coast, providing them with much-needed educational resources. Hunter homeowners are taking to rooftop solar in big numbers. The Clean Energy Council says despite a fall in investment in large-scale renewable projects in 2025, new data shows this is being offset by household renewable energy systems. The biannual rooftop solar storage report released by the Council shows more home battery systems were installed in the last 6 months of 2025 than in the previous 5 years. The Council says 4.3 million households across the country have solar panels, making rooftops one of Australia's biggest power stations.
2NURFM Sport.
The Newcastle Jets are looking to stay focused for their 2 upcoming away matches. The side reached 5 straight wins in their last home game and are aiming for 6 in Adelaide. Defender Daniel Wilmering says seasons can change in an instant.
As quickly as you can rise, you can fall just as quick. So that's definitely, I think, in the back of everyone's mind across the league.
Meanwhile, the Jets' women's home ground has been rated the second worst by Professional Footballers Australia. The pitch and atmosphere rating scored number 2 Sports Ground at 2.7 out of 5. Many players say the ground causes significant foot pain. And the Knights lineup has been announced for this weekend's first trial match against the Dragons. Fletcher Hunt will take the number 1 job, while Harrison Graham will play hooker. Sandon Smith and Fletcher Sharp will join in the halves. And the winning numbers in Oz Lotto are 4, 10, 19, 27, 29, 41 and 46, and the supplementaries are 7, 20 and 25. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.